Hey guys, welcome to Barbell Brigade. I'm Bart.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Lou.
And I'm Silent Mike.
What do you guys do on your A, either off days, or 2, your weekends?
No off days, bro.
Train every day is what I do.
Max out live.
Well, you do train like 6 days a week,
I
right?
do.
So you only have 1 rest day.
Yeah,
Dude, that vitamin T must really help on that.
Jeez.
That must really help.
So what do you do to take advantage of that 1 rest day that you
Dude,
have?
I don't do anything. I'll like
Like what, do you just lay in bed like this the
I'll
whole time?
sleep in. I mean, I typically sleep in.
World of Warcraft?
Sometimes. I used to a long time ago. I love World of Warcraft.
The Sword of a Thousand Truths?
But typically I'm always busy, you know, but if I get a chance, like, and I don't have anything to do and I can wind down, like, I'll sleep in. I usually make sure that I eat a lot throughout the whole day. You know, I usually like to watch movies or I like to go out. Like this weekend I went to Palm Springs, which was really awesome. You know, so I try to really focus on staying away from the gym.
Do you try to minimize all physical activity? Because you do train 6 days a week?
Not necessarily. I mean, like, for example, like yesterday I went hiking and I still have a meet. I have a meet coming up. And, you know, I just try to stay away from the gym with something different, you know, because although I do love training and I have a passion for it and, like, I really love it and, like, you know, I try to make, you know, every training session count and I give it everything I got. Like, I also get a little bit tired too, you know. I also, like, need to step away to recharge my battery, to recharge my mind because it's not just, like, physically taxing, it's also very mentally taxing, you know. So, like, I either watch a movie or I go hiking, I go to the beach. I definitely love going out to try new places to go and eat. What about you guys? What do you guys like to do?
Nothing. I guess I only have a day or 2 rest
How many
days.
days a week do you train?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
You train 5 or 6 days too?
Yeah.
Consistently?
Is it like ham 5 or 6 days, or is it like a couple days main lifts, the other days bodybuilding?
I'd say there's 4 days that are hard barbell movements. And then 1 or 2 days that are like, yeah, like chin-ups and stuff.
Do you feel beat up? Because I know Lou feels beat up all
Not
the
too
time.
bad.
All the time.
I think I managed my volume pretty good, and then I obviously don't have a meet coming up, so
Yeah.
then the intensities, everything's a little bit lower, so it might be a little easier to handle. And then rest days, I pretty much chill too. Like obviously we have everyday stuff that I have to go through, and even sometimes in my career or whatever the hell it is I do, that involves the gym. So it might be benching 135 for a demo, or it might be squat, you know, but I don't train.
You say you do movies a lot, right?
Yeah, I like to just chill. So I'll just chill. Obviously get work done, emails or computer, but I'm just sitting in terms of physical activity. But mentally, what I try to do is I already start to visualize the next day training and put an extra focus on nutrition. Even though I try to hit nutrition all the time, I think I need a goal of the day. So Tuesday's deadlift day. My goal that day is to hit 3 heavy sets of 5. Well, now if I'm not training, I need that goal like, all right, I'm gonna hit my macros perfect, right? And so that helps me mentally like stay competitive.
Yeah, I think it depends on the situation or the circumstances. Like, if I'm meet prepping, then, you know, like my weekends are kind of working around what my training schedule is gonna be. But if I'm not, I'm choking, sorry. Freaking M&Ms.
That's why I didn't eat one. I knew it happened.
Yeah. I'll take days off. I'll take days off.
Really focus on that nutrition, huh?
You gotta hit those M&M macros.
Hey, I need those carbs, man. I'll skip a day of training, you know, if like I have no meets or if I have like, you know, like I try to have fun because I don't want training to become a task or a burden. You know, I always remind myself that the reason that I started training is to have fun and to be better. I don't want to train and I don't want it to be a burden and I don't want it to burn me out, you know? So I really try to focus on not just like the physical aspect, but the mental aspect to try to continually make it fun all the time with changing it up or taking a day off. But again, if it's meet prep, then it is the priority, you know, and so I think those are some things that people need to take into consideration sometimes as well.
Yeah, goals,
Yeah.
right? If your goal is just to be physically fit, then on your rest day, maybe you go play basketball, maybe you go for a hike.
Yeah.
Maybe. But if your goal is to hit the best total ever, maybe you don't go for a hike, you know,
Yeah.
depending on the person.
Yeah.
So me, Mike, and Lou, we train primarily in powerlifting, and so it's very similar.
Yeah.
What about you? You train mainly like conditioning, right?
Yeah, so like I'll do powerlifting movements, I'll do weightlifting movements, I'll do conditioning, which is basically saying I kind of do CrossFit.
Yeah. How many days a week do you train?
I try to train Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays I'll typically go in the gym for open gym and open it up for everybody and maybe do something maybe do some like raw water mobility and stuff. I just like to sweat every day. You know, I would say if I actually have one complete day off, unless I'm doing like a seminar or something, it's generally like Sundays. But for me, there's such variance in what I can do, and I'm not following a particular program. So it's really easy for me to like say, oh, this doesn't feel great, so I'm just gonna do this. Kind of like a gypsy without a plan. You're just kind of like going through fitness and seeing how you feel. But I'm also in a different stage of life to where I don't have the same specific goals I had last year, the year previously, where it's like top 20 in the country for weightlifting, or this at USAPL Nationals, or this or that. Mine more so now is like, hey, let's just be a healthy dad. And I was gonna say for like my rest day too, it sounds pretty basic, but I really enjoy it. My rest days look like this. Like I'll go with Misha to Target and we'll cruise around, check some things out, you know, maybe get some stuff for the house, try to grab, you know, some food to make at home, and then kind of hang out and talk about our day, and or maybe like see my brother and his kids and spend time with family. For whatever reason, like for me, I get re-energized by being around people. Even though I love my wife, I enjoy when we're able to be a part of our family's life. Like seeing my dad and my mom and my brothers, or seeing my nephews. It just,
so that's relaxing.
That's relaxing for me, is like watching my nephews beat each other up. It's just hysterical. So
I get scared of Target.
You get scared of Target?
Dude, you walk out with
Target's
all this
good.
shit you don't need. Like
that never happens to me.
I needed like toothpaste one time, and then I had like a DVD and like a sweater, and then like laundry detergent that just smelled good, even though I had some already. It was on sale, man.
I'm like a total kid too. We'll go grocery shopping, and I'll tell, like, we have this negotiation. Misha is like, all right, you push the cart, and if you don't want to push the cart, just find something to do, basically. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna push the cart, but I'm gonna be on my phone because I really don't know what you're getting, and so I'm just gonna do that. And she's just like, all right, just push it. So I'll be like on my phone, and I'm like engaged, but if it's like, hey, do you want this natural organic kale, or do you think we should eat this? I'm like, I don't know, you make the food. Not being sexist, but like, you make it. I don't know, I'm gonna eat anything. I would eat the hormoned one, like I don't care. I'm just hungry. So if you want like me weighing in on the advice of what we're gonna eat, I don't really, as long as there's steak, I'm good.
Designated cart pusher, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I just push, man, I'm there. Yeah.
Sled dogs.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things you can do on your rest days. For me, what I like to do is I train 4 days a week, and I try to space every single day out. So I train Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That gives me Tuesdays and Thursdays to rest. Saturday's a bodybuilding day, so it's really light and it's not affected by Friday. But everyone does something different. I think recovery is very, very important. So if you are training really hard, make sure you get as much rest as you can on your rest days. Peace.
Deuce.
But what happens when you can't sleep, and do you guys have any remedies to help with that?
You mean like I'm having trouble going to sleep, or like, oh,